How are we all doing, people? We are ready to go. We are, excuse me, National League North champs and FA trophy holders. It has a good ring to it, don't it? It has a good ring to it. I'm loving what we've built here up at Scunthorpe. And now it is time to build for the National League. Last night, between the end of stream and now, I have simmed to the 3rd of July. So we have got free agents. We have gone through a little bit of the list of the League 2 released players and got a few people in on trial. We're going to see how they sort of look and develop over their 4-week trials. Then the next thing to do will be to look at League 1. Release players, just to see if we can get a few players released from League 1 that might be willing to step down a couple of tiers, which would be very, very good players for us, just to bring in that next level of quality. I was trying to think of the word there. But Sass and Chuck, welcome in the building. Hope you're doing well. Hope work's going well for the two of you. Because I know it'll be work time where you are. Well, Sass has told me it's work time, and Chuck, I know it's work time for you normally. This is what we're sort of looking at. I mean, we signed Jamie Snedden to be our goalkeeper, and we are probably going to keep him around. But we did see that Tay Ashby-Hammond had become a free agent. And he has joined on trial. So if we get him, I mean, we did pay 2.2 grand a week for Snedden. He's very, very good in the lower down stuff. Especially that 16 reflexes might become quite important for us. But if Tay Ashby-Hammond is better in a lot of more the all-round stuff, like handling is quite good. The one-on-ones is a very bigger concern for me. But if that position is at the higher end, those reflexes are at the higher end as well. He will become very good. I'm thinking David Tutonda will become our left back at some point this season. Especially, again, if those physicals are more towards the top end of those ranges. But we got to wait a couple of weeks. Bradford have gone to approach him on a free. Like, he isn't horrible. He's going to who? Bradford, who are in League 1. League 1 club are offering him a contract. So I think we're going to let him go. Kakuri, it's Accrington, so it's probably another league. It's a League 2 side. Morehouse. Like, I'm not sort of fussed. We have renewed a few contracts. A few people are on there. The one thing I have been considering is training Jason Fisher to go on that left-hand side. Because we couldn't keep Dennis around. I'm thinking Roberts on one side and Fisher on the other. And I'm not going to really be able to train, although he's already competent at it. But I'd probably rather train the youngster to learn how to go out there at a young age, because he'll be able to get it. And then he will basically be the starter for us, which then means that Rashawn Scott and who was it? Where is he? Where was he? Did he leave as well? Did Janelle Bennett leave? Was he one of the ones out of contract? Did we let Janelle Bennett go and did he leave? No, he's still here. His contract ends next season, yeah. Why can I not see him? Because he was on the bench, surely. Oh, there he is, yeah. So we'd have Janelle Bennett and Rashawn Scott as sort of backup wide players going into next season. And then Fisher comes out here. Yes, he doesn't know it, but he's already accomplished on that side. So if I already got him out on here, like that, learning that, I think that could be something to be potentially thought about. And then have Rashawn Scott come, and then we have Rashawn Scott for the right, Janelle Bennett for the left as backups. Kean Scales and Shrimpton sort of are sticking around still. That like Scales has 2 years left on his deal. Shrimpton still has to the end of the season. But we still have 13.75k and $6,000 in the transfer budget, so we have money. Because we've only sold Clunan, the rest have been released on freeze, but we have a little bit of money to play with. We've also got an under 18 side. So now I might be able to train. No, that's transfers and contracts. Training. Yeah, here we go. We can take control of the under 18s thing. We got the invite to that last time. We will scout the thing. Like Josh Scott previously at Newcastle could become a potential left back. But yeah, like having a look maybe at him, like in Restore. I think the main thing for this season is to improve on our defensive line more. If there's a like unbelievably good striker available, like obviously we look to get him in. Morehouse again, like it's only saying he's gonna be about a 3-star. Like 3 stars are okay. Like this kid has now had what, Bradford and Fleetwood. I think he's kind of gonna go. But yeah, like so all the players that sort of became players for us last season, in terms of more suitable football, will head down. Ollie Younger, we extended Ollie Younger's contract. No, we haven't. We haven't extended Ollie Younger's contract yet. He will probably be someone we extend the contract on, but he stayed. Like most of the back four have stayed on new on month to months. So we kind of don't have to worry about their wage at the moment. It would be then if we want to keep them around more long term that we then kind of go, do you know what? We'll bring a new contract. Chippenham and Nuneaton have gone for this kid. Probably shows the level that he's at. Fylde have made a bid now as well. I mean, 15 working with youngsters. Decent managerial stats. Tony Craig might be the one. Not necessarily the best, but the determination, the knowledge, the level of discipline. Like, I think Tony Craig's gonna become our under 18s manager. We're gonna remove and exclude that. Can we make it 2 years? We can make it 2 years. Perfect. But we are only one step away from the Football League. The National League is here. We can have a look at the season preview. Right now it says we're going to finish second. So Harrogate are the only team predicted to finish above us. Apparently Cal Roberts is the best player in the league. So that's nice to know. And then Rashawn Scott is also up there as well. Is that Shane Long? Shane Long is at Eastleigh, so Shane Long has moved to the National League, not to us though. I think Shane Long could have been a very, very good sort of player to have brought in. Huddersfield Town in a friendly is very interesting. And we've only lost 2-1 to a championship tide. So there's very, very good hopes for this season. I'd love the thing for this season that we're going to look to do. The FA Trophy isn't necessarily one that we're gonna look at and be like, yeah, we're gonna want to win that again. If we win it again, it's nice, but like the early rounds, we will probably look to maybe sort of work around it. Now, I'm looking at DJ Campton Sturridge, and I'm looking at him, and I'm seeing 13s in quite a lot of good stuff. And like Danny Elliott isn't even on the comparison. But like better in all of these regards. Also good heading. He is shorter than Danny Elliott, which is a little bit annoying, but good composure, good finishing. Like from Torquay, who obviously got promoted with us last season. They're not going to allow us to loan him in, are they? Yeah. So he's someone to look at, maybe, but his contract expires for a while. So yeah, he's probably not going to be somebody we go for. But we are scouting England this season to try and build a little bit of a thing. Right, let's have a look at the squad. Let's see how things are developing in terms of knowledge. Ashby Hammond is possibly... He's possibly the... Like, he'd want star player. He doesn't like big matches, but he's a good League 1, League 2 player. He wants $4,000 a week. He wants $4,000 a week. Like, $4,000 a week is not something that I'd really want to give him. Like, I the most I'd be willing to give him is like 2.5. And we're gonna be quite far away from that. Like, $3,000 maybe at most. I don't think we're gonna get him down to $3,000. Okay, $3,000 I could $3,000 is very top of the range, but I think he's possibly a lot better than Sneddon. I feel like I made a mistake blind bidding on Sneddon. I feel like Sneddon, he's got a 3-year contract. We might look to maybe flip Sneddon on if we can. Especially if we upset him through the season. Fitzsimmons is then there. Ashby Hammond, is he already looking? Right, the scouting update is in. Let's look straight on ability. I mean, I'm seeing Stevenson, and oh. Now, why is he... The thing is, Chuck, is that looking at relegated League 2 teams, I can't sign anybody with money, can I? Like, as a self-enforced rule. So, like, it's not really, like, something that is a... Like, because if I'm looking at relegated League 2 teams, they're probably going to be under contract and cost money. So I can't sign them anyway. Like, that's not something that I can actually do. So like I'm not like that is not necessarily something that I can do. Free loans, yeah. But like I mean Josh Martin would be very good. Ashby Hammond is yeah, I think Ashby Hammond is definitely gonna come in. Skip to recommendations. They want me to go for him. Now, he is good. The strength is not... I prefer Ashby Hammond. I prefer Ashby Hammond. Now, the other one that I'm looking at in here is David Tutonda. Like, let's compare Tutonda, not Davenport. Let's compare Tutonda to Miles Kenlock right now. Like, he's a better dribbler, but Kenlock has... Miles Kenlock is actually probably just better. I'm happy with Kenlock. I'm happy with Kenlock. The other one I am looking at, I mean, Michette Fete is okay, but the other one I'm looking at right now is Roland Meneasi. Roland Menease. Very strong right footed. Do you have, yeah, prefers to be on the right, but Meneasi alongside, alongside Ollie Younger might be something that I do. I mean, comparing with Andrew Boyce, like Boyce obviously by far and away the better heading, but only one better tackling and marking. But the physicals on him are so much better, and the mentals are as well. Plus, he's only 26. I think that he only wants squad player. That's not too bad. Inconsistent, but we can rotate, so it's not like. See, they recommend him as a fringe player, which is very interesting. Like, so it feels like the level of centre back that I can get is better. Reece Greenridge, I mean, he's 6'6" with 18 jumping reach. He's already had bids on him though. I feel like, let me have a quick look. Not interested in transfer. Doubtful. Right, and let's sort by world rep. You've got Daniel Semeyu. I mean, he is so quick. Let's get you in on trial. Like, just released from, like, Southampton. Haji Manoga. I know a lot about him. He's, I mean, Tom Flanagan, experienced. Tom Thorpe. Again, I'm not seeing a lot of what I like there. The one thing I would say is that I wish I kind of didn't put attribute masking on. Welcome in, Wider. How a 4-2-3-1 makes your striker a limp noodle. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the 4-3-3 this year. I'm actually gonna have a look at League One in a second. I think I'm gonna walk away from this contract for now. I mean, I had the 4-3-3 and it won us the league. Semeyu has snubbed us. Would he want to join us? He's rather uncertain. I'd offer you that. I just think your physicals are going to be very, very good and very important. That actually will offset your potential negatives in the. That will actually offset your negatives. That's limited by the agent. Can we get you down at like 2.2? We can get you at 2.2. Interesting. Ashby Hammond Semeyu, that would be very nice. It would cost us about 5k of our wage budget. But if I have to scrape by with this system, I will probably return to the 4-3-3. Colchester have now, as soon as we made a bid for him, a League One side have come in. That's annoying. So he probably won't go. Like, if they're bidding for him, a 4-2-3-1 doesn't do so well against low blocks. Yeah, maybe. I really liked my very attacking mindset 4-3-3. I think it worked really well for us last season. Suited us perfectly. He would be a very good signing for the future. He's a leading National League player. 17 aggression. Like, he's okay. Like, and only 18. He would be somebody that I would have gone for. But, like, I mean, Accrington in League 2, Fylde, Bath, there's a mixed variety in there. Like, he'd fit Gateshead style. Like, there's options. Eastleigh have made an approach for him. I mean, he's a left-footed centre-back. Only 3-star current ability, but that 4.5-star potential. Like, Ollie Younger is somebody that I think I am going to want to renew. I'm only going to, like, see, they recommend him as a fringe player. I think I'd get him as a regular starter. Like 1.5k. What's his current deal? 725. Can we get you on like a grand? Could we get you on a grand? Okay. I mean, 1.7 is a grand a week more. Can we go to the 1.5? No, he literally would just walk away from that. Okay. I feel like that might drop down a little bit later into the summer anyway. I'm quite happy to keep him on a month to month and still play him and register him. Samayu is set to join us. That is nice. 7k will be deducted from the transfer budget of 7k. Cool. That's literally probably for a signing on fee. But Samayu in, like, that's such a good upgrade on Boyce. Like, that is such a good upgrade on Boyce. Oh my goodness me, what a centre-back we've just signed. Holy shit, he's good. I don't like how it forces 2 DMs now, yeah. I think it's changed because that's more actually how it's played in football rather than it being 2 CMs. It is a 2 DM and then 4 AM way of playing. But Samay, you can't see this really cleverly because of my camera. These are the attributes. Like 6'1", little bit short. Hi Zanko, how are you? We've just signed this central defender on a free. Yeah, he doesn't like big matches. Yeah, he's not the best technically. But as a regular central defender, like, these physicals are ridiculous. Like, Andrew Boyce, I know you've been great, but then Coogan as well. We have our 4 centre-backs. Like, we have our 4 centre-backs. Like, I will look to then probably increase Younger's wage, but then having Younger alongside Samayu, and Samayu wants to play right side. He has no side preference, so reasonable weak foot. Weak left foot. I think we play Younger right, Samayu left. Kenlock, Ogle, I think right back now, and then Ashby Hammond. We're kind of really set. We're training Fisher to go to that left-hand side. Like, he is going to be very good. Yes, on 2.2k a week. Yes, we only have like 10k, but I think then like a really good right back and we're in business this season. Like, this guy is getting a load of bids on, but I just can't, like, I just don't have the scouting knowledge on him. Lewis Brown. Again, a left-footed centre-back. Like, I'm seeing Eastleigh and Rochdale bid for him. Rochdale and Eastleigh in the National League, so they're our level, and they're looking to get him. So, like, but Simeon in at centre-back is very, very nice. We've just, I mean, it's Hednesford, so, like, I'm not there. Fisher's picked up a knock. Younger's still coming back from full fitness. Like, Ogle wanted too much money. He was already on £700 a week. Like, I think right backs is probably where we're looking. And what I'm actually going to do now is go into my squad. Like, Tutonda's not really what I would want. Ashby Hammond is a 3.5 star. Kind of what I expected from him. Something like this formation is what I'm imagining. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've got, other than I play a winger and then the Mez on support and DLP on support. Like, the 3 in midfield are all support, and then I play the winger instead of the inside forward. And obviously not the I don't have the ability to ball play. But it's very, very similar to what I play. But yeah, Zanko as well. Zanko, I got this kid from my youth intake season 1. Yeah, I got him season 1, so I'm very happy with my youth intake. Even if I oh, you can do set piece. You can get your set piece coaching. Of course you can. Technique training. No, not that. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. None of my strikers are in good form. Yeah, we had Danny Elliott in really good form. I wanted Dennis to stay. I still think maybe a top tier striker. Both have about a goal every third game. Yeah, it's not the best run of form, but it depends on how many goals they're scoring from that form. I think Law, Roberts, Beeston, like that midfield I'm sort of okay with still. Like, the season preview has us, like, has Harrogate very much odds-on favourite. Like, I think right backs is where we're gonna look, and we're gonna look from release players from League One. Any of the 2-star players, I'm gonna actually just kind of like end their trial. Like, I did look at Jed Brown just because it's one of the Sidemen brothers, but like transfer no. How do I? There, terminate trial. Edwin, terminate trial. Like Coat Train is the Marie Brad's 5 Malara, yeah. Like my striker was my main source of goals last year. I think any of these 2.5 stars as well, they're not really gonna improve my team. Like, so I feel like they're probably okay to kind of get rid of. The 3 stars, I'm like the 2.5 stars. I think, yeah, they're gonna go. I think maybe the midfield was good. Yeah, I think maybe now it is just maybe another centre back. Now, did Denton stay? Right, let's have a look at best position. What are we kind of short on? We have Michael Kelly as a backup, like, wing back, and we have Tom Preston. Yeah, he did leave Denton. We did set him for release. So we possibly need another, like, a backup, like another left back. Maybe another right back. Like, I think we can improve on Regan Ogle. I really do. I think looking at, like, fullbacks from League One. Franco Carboni. Oh, okay, yeah. Like, I think I'm gonna actually look at... I mean, Asmir Begovic has been released. QPR got relegated. Oh, that is... they were bottom of the championship. Oh, that is just so sexy. Like, that is just really, really sexy. Jake Clark sort of, when you were at Chelsea? Yeah, you were. You was at Chelsea for ages. He'd be a very good centre-back for us. He's actually requested to leave. QPR, good. But yeah, like, Asmir Begovic left, he's retired. But Tommy Davies, goalkeeper, I'm not really... I mean, Sam Vokes retired. I mean, imagine signing Sam Vokes. I mean, you're a 3-star left back. 3.5 star. Probably 3-star. You know, I mean, Scott Sinclair. Who's bid for you to be? Port Vale have bid for you to come in. Man, he's dropped in his career. Darren Prattley's retired. Ched Evans is retired. Elliot Bennett also retired. Jack Keane, goalkeeper. I mean, Jordan Cousins is a midfielder with 18 to 20 stamina and work rate. I mean, would you be interested? Club lacks the financial muscle. That's fair. Chelsea and QPR rivals, yeah, mainly because of it's more from the 1980s, that rivalry, than it is now. But yeah, I like, because of my like family being long-time Chelsea fans, I can't stand QPR. I absolutely hate them. I mean, oh, you would be such a good DLP. Who's bid for you? Morecambe have bid for you in League 2. Would you be interested? He would be interested as a squad player. But the fact he's already had a bid on it means that he's probably going to be a little bit stonky. Jordan Cousins is interesting. Liam, yeah, you're not great. Hendry, yeah, you've not got the pace. Aidan O'Brien, pressing forward, not really. Jordan Tunnicliffe, why do I recognise that name? I mean, I'm seeing 15 to 19 heading on you. I mean, I feel like I'm okay on centre backs, but I feel like I'm okay. Ben Killip, goalkeeper. Jason McCarthy, right back with decent corners. This guy might not be too bad, but Charlton and Livingston are bid for him, so he's probably gonna end up going. I mean, I have no real clue on Matty Virtue. I mean, centre half again. I'm not really looking for centre half, so I'm looking more for fullbacks. This guy might be good, especially with that high work rate. Osman KK. He's already gone to Peterborough. Okay. He's a he's a winger. Central defender, like, not great. Elijah. And again, midfielder, I'm not really looking for. Damani Mella. I mean, you are a very, very quick boy. And the concentration, decisions, composure. I mean, Damani's not a horrible one, just purely if his pace is good. Like, he might be somebody that might be worth a little look at. He's gone to Cambridge. Okay, I can't even sign you. Finley Armstrong. It's a left back. Might be worth something. It might be worth actually as well. Make a board request. Networking. Senior affiliate. Right, we're gonna get a senior affiliate. The board are allowing us a senior affiliate. Luke Young, I'm gonna walk away from you. Luke Young is old. Okay, buddy, yeah. The board will allow us to find a loan. Jameson's trials finished. Like, these people's trials are finished. The pitch alterations. Simeon to be unveiled. He's an absolute huge signing. I feel like that pace against quick attackers as well will be unbelievable. If you get it, the question. I mean, Dylan Stevenson. I'm seeing decent advanced forward in you, but then I'm not at the same time. Jared Hardlock. He's supposed to be decent, but then so's this guy as well. But then he's only a 3-star when you actually look at it. Um, whereas he's guaranteed 3.5 star. Okay, I'm gonna get you to off. I'm gonna offer you a trial. Stevenson, I know all about you, and there's a little the senior affiliate. I got it. Yeah, I've got it. Matt Smith, target forward. I mean, he is the definition of an old target forward. Sam Dolby's had a bid from Morecambe. So we're really not gonna know much, and that 6-9 finishing is really throwing me off. You've got a club, right? I'm not interested if you've got clubs. Like, I'm gonna get rid of you from my list if you've got clubs, because like it's not really in my best interest. Like, is there any right backs? Like, there's Byron Wilson. You're gonna be poor, so I'm not interested in you. Like McFadden. McFadden's got the physical attributes, but I feel like you need a little bit more. Like, realistically, I feel like Jared is gonna be great. I know all about you, and you are a 3-star player. You could improve us, but you probably don't. Lisby, I'm not interested in that kind of position. Stevenson is one that, like, Danny Elliott is pretty similar in attributes to him and scored 44 goals last season. I think I just, because he's gonna want a lot of money, I think I stick with him. Ryan East as a DLP. Like, you're not horrible, like, by any stretch of the imagination. I feel like you could be an improvement on Dowling. But then, I mean, I could then loan Kean Scales out, but then what's Dowling? He's only a regular starter. Like, I feel like he is an upgrade on him. Like, the thing is as well, like, Jared Harlock would be, like, the guy if I could get him. Like, even if it goes into the midfield, like, instead of the DM role, and then I still look at Ryan East. Like, I still feel like Ryan East could be a really good midfielder for us. Not the quickest or strongest by any stretch of the imagination, but the passing vision and technique for this level at 12s is not the worst in the world. Like Jack Jenkins, like, is also, like, he's not the best box-to-boxer in the world. I think I'd rather Dominic. Like, Dominic actually could be a sick DLP. Like, Dominic Sadie is, like, one of those that potentially has, like, the attributes to be a DLP. The positioning's not great. There's a few, like, really low things that make him not good. Like, I keep going to that 14 and 14. Like, I want Jared in there. When does the league start? The league starts on the 3rd of August, so we've got about 2 weeks until the league starts. I think right now I'm gonna actually edit my right back one to be like a top priority. And I don't want, like, I want any scout to do it. Like, goalkeepers are starting to get a little bit of a thing. Could I maybe increase the amount of scouts I have? Um, and recruitment analysts allowed. Maybe just to get a few more scouts in. Jared Harlock is in. Now, if he's any good, like, he's an important player that could still improve DLP wise. I feel like he actually could become my box to box. I feel like Jared Harlock could become my new box to box. And then I still get Ryan Easton as my DLP. Like what would Ryan East want? Star player, can I get you to important? He's gonna want star player. He's injury prone as well. 3 injuries in a year. Yeah, I'm not giving a player like you star player. I do want right backs. If I get rid of that, like a lot of these players aren't gonna really want to join us. And they're centre backs anyway, right backs. I mean, Nathaniel Klein's retiring retiring tomorrow. Okay. Christian Gamboa. I mean, he's banned in the National League for 4 matches. So that's never really good. I mean, he's got pace. He's very good. Sam Byram. Available on a free. Would you want to join? He doesn't want to join Scunthorpe. He literally left Leeds last season. Campore, I have no clue on you. Would he want to join? He wouldn't want to join anyway. Dennis Adoyan, you the one at Fulham. You're not the quickest. You are a centre back. You are very much a centre back, not a right back. Lucas. Would you want to join? No. So like he played at Bose for a little bit, that's why he's there. Fankati Darbo. Like I looked at Darbo, I know Darbo. He can cover both sides and is like really, really good. He left Forest Green last season. But I don't think he wants to. Yeah, he doesn't want to join us, which is a little bit annoying. Dominic Iorfa. I mean, you are a centre back. I mean, would you want to join? No, he wouldn't want to join anyway. I think they're a little bit too high a level for us. I feel like you're Spanish. You've been playing in Spain all your life, so you're not gonna want to join. And then like the 1-star players, kind of like, yeah, non-contracts. Why are you on a non-contract? Like, I could approach to sign you. Like, which is really weird. Yeah, it's weird how it can just go. It can flip just at the snap of a fingers. Andre Wisdom is at Warrington. Interesting. I remember when he was the next big thing. I think non-contract is amateur contract. Anybody on an amateur contract? Like, no, I think unattached is the best place to look. Or expired. I mean, you're very good. Where did you just left Wolves? He's not gonna want to join Scunthorpe, surely. He would require us to get promoted from the National League. Well, help us do it then. Be the one to help us do it. Karamoko, I mean, you have pace. Would you want to come to Scunthorpe? No, he's not interested. I mean, like, you're Comoran or French and I can see you. Like, I'm scouting English and I can see you. Like, you've never, I mean, you've never played in England. Gavin Hoyt, why do I recognise that name? Yes, because you were the one at Arsenal for ages. Like, let's import the right back view. Wing back attack is what we play. So let's get it in. Like, crossing would be a good way to look at it. I mean, Ryan Fredericks, let's get customized current view, world reputation just after the there. Junior Robertson. I mean, you're not horrible at 20 years of age. Like, you're low determined. Like, he's not the worst player in the world. Like, he would have been very good. Che Alexander. You're probably not going to cut the mustard, to be honest. Where was your last club anyway? I mean, you was at Gillingham and played 60 times for them. Like, it's not the worst in the world. Leo Connor. Like, Leo Connor just left Tranmere, who were in League 2. He'd won between 4 and 6. He, like, let's see. Would he come in on a trial just so I can actually understand more about you and whether you're worth it? Ben Winter. Again, not too horrible. Kevin Basaka, I mean, you can play quite a lot of places. Being bid on by Gosport. Joe Rafferty. Joe Rafferty has been bid on by QPR. Right, let's have a little continue on. O'Connor is gonna come on trial with us. Okay. Leo Connor, let's have a little look at what you are all about. Because I feel like you could become an absolute beast. You could be a very, very good player. Like Roland is somebody I am still considering. 6'3", 14 jumping reach, good physicals. Like, it's just he's still not prepared to talk. That's okay. Like, we still have a little bit of time before the season starts. Like, getting the loans in would be very nice. Like, free loans for developing players and playing players. Adjust budget to get Tay Ashby Hammond in. Tay Ashby Hammond is in. Now it's a question of who I play in goal. Because I have 2 really good goalkeepers now. I think it will possibly be Tashby to start with. So Snedden has already been signed. It's been signed and it's already looking like he's going to be out the door. But I mean, if I can make like 100 grand from him, it'll be pretty darn good. Because Ashby Hammond is worth a significant amount more. The team isn't looking too similar from last year. I feel like midfield-wise we're kind of okay. Like O'Connor is someone that is really good at crossing, so I feel like right back could be like a really good spot for him. But then you've got a Fete here, who's also very, very quick. And in the National League, that's really all you need. Good, like, quick, pacey players. Brings ball out of defense as well. 5'11". Like, and would possibly want a lot less money than Leo Connor. But then if O'Connor's passing and vision, like, his vision and technique aren't the best. But then you've got Brown. Reece Brown in on trial, who's also quite good. Dictates tempo. He could be a very, very good DLP. He really could be. Like, if I look at the squad now and I look at the ability, like O'Connor and Harlock, Jared Harlock, still need to learn a little bit about him, but I feel like I might be bringing Jared Harlock into the team. And the same with Leo Connor. Like, our transfer, our wage budget is like there. I reckon we can get down to that. Like, I think Simmons becomes our cup goalkeeper this season as well. Man City have just had, right. The member of scouts has now been increased to 3 based. We can now get a recruitment analyst as well. Lewis Brown has had bids on, that's fine. Younger's resumed full training. Right. So we can now get another scout in and a recruitment analyst. So, right. 12s. There's 3 people with 12s. I mean, Fritz Voltmer is... I mean, this guy at Ebbsfleet is very, very good. Like, I actually want him to be my chief scout, and I'll give him 500 quid a week for 3 years. Like, I'm happy to do that. And then, because our chief scout, Ronnie, he's only 10 and 11. Like, I think we can get, like... So 12 and 12 on Jamie Jones. I think we keep Jamie Jones and then get Fritz Voltmer in. And Leon in as well. Like, as scouts. And then they're 3 very, very good scouts. I mean, we battered them and didn't win because we couldn't score. That does worry me at times. But then that is my ass man managing it. It's not me. Colchester in this a friendly. Where are Colchester in this? League 1. They got promoted from... They won League 2 last season. Okay. A new intermediary suggestion. Centre half. I'm not really interested in him. Like, the intermediaries have dropped a couple of things. How the hell do I get a great youth intake in all positions? Well, it's fairly random, but it is basically random, but there are things you can do to improve it. So, like, if you go into your club info, it depends what skin you use, but at some point, you will see your training facilities and your youth facilities, your youth recruitment, and your junior coaching. You will see all of these. Your youth, these 3 here, will play a big part in it. They will play a big part in it. So having them as high as possible. And the way you improve them is by having the money in the bank. Go into your board request. Go into facilities and improving these 3. Like, improving these 2. Youth facilities and youth level. And then there's also, like, the improve coaches and stuff like that. And then also your club reputation will help, because the better youth intake players will go to you if you have a higher rep. And then, like, yeah. But having, like, good facilities, high rep, good coaches, that's how you basically try to skew the odds in your favor. But there's no actual, like, I can guarantee I will get a great youth intake. There's no guarantee on it. It is the luck of the draw. But welcome in, Danae. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, that is... There's no maths to... There's no, like, how to guarantee a good youth intake. This is going to be the best way to do it. You have to do it this... Like, that... Like, those are ways to do it. But you could, like, have the worst facilities in the world and produce a wonder kid. Like... Right, so he's in as a scout. Okay, they've kept him on. He's He's kept it. Voltma is gonna. I don't know if he's gonna get the thing. Lookers,
Give me money, give me
thank
money,
you
give me
very
money,
much
give
for
me
the
money,
5
give me money.
bits. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing good. I forgot there was no TTS. I was waiting for the TTS to start, and then I remembered that there was no TTS message. Right. We will just auto number. On everybody other than the players on a youth contract. Cheers. I really want all A's for my derby save. I've only got an A's in strike. Yeah. So it's all random based on the game. Danae, thank you very much for the follow. But yeah, as I say, there's no set science to it. There's no like guarantees. But you can do as much as you can to like. I mean, Ashby Hammond being out for 3 to 4 weeks is not fun. But there's no set science to it. You can skew the odds in your favor as much as possible. It's like in poker, you could have like a very good hand, but there's no odds on what you. There is no science to knowing really what your other player has. Like you're only guessing. Do we have a top goal scorer in the list? No. DJ Campton Sturridge is in that list. I'm kind of annoyed he's in that list because I could have done it. Oh, and with the fresh prime as well. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. I'll get some sub hype in the chat for you. Thank you very much for the fresh prime sub. I hope the derby save's going well. What season are you in on it? Ongoing focus. I mean, I'd like to get Matthew Dennis back, I think. I'd like to get Dennis. Like, he's very similar to Dylan Stevenson. And I can get Dylan Stevenson in on a free. Is he going to be better than 5'11" and 5'10"? Like, but very strong on both feet. I feel like Dylan Stevenson, depending on what he's going to want, important player kind of makes sense. Versatile as well. He can play out wide as well, which is very nice. Like, so could go out wide and do a job for us on both sides. Could I get you on a regular starter contract? I've offered you the promise of improving training facilities. I'm going to have to walk away because I want to get rid of that. Ethan Moore is a wide target forward. Being promoted to the Prem, only lost 4 games in the Championship. Will try not get relegated. Well, given the fact that you've... had only 4 defeats in the... Only 4 defeats in the championship, like all season, should put you in good stead for having a decent Premier League side. Obviously, the gap to the Premier League is mental. I mean, he's 6'2" with only 9 aerial reaches a max. It's not great, is it? It's not great. Right, midfield centre. Right, here we go. 4 recommendations. Right. Got right back. So Southern Hales, who I've looked at throughout this and wanted 4.1k, is now under bid from League One Fleetwood. So I think I've lost out on him. Noah Haydo from Chelsea. Could I get Noah Hay on loan? Chelsea, would you allow me to loan him in for free? They're not allowing this player to leave on loan. Okay. I've been ruined by top clubs in the League Cups, but I can handle... I mean, that's because it's Everton, isn't it, really? That is because it's there. One in progress is Noah Hay. What about left backs? We've got 2 here. We can't sign them, really. I'm going to create a focus. Actually, I'm going to rename this, alright? How do I... From areas, we get rid of that. Competition from England. We're gonna do League One as one to get scouting on right away. We're gonna edit this one. So we will scout. We'll keep scouting the National League. And we're gonna add any position from tactic, transfers and loan, 3. Please work. So 3 and 4 in England League 2. Ongoing, and then we're gonna get not ongoing, ongoing, please. And then we'll get another one for so we've got League 1, National League, League 2. We'll get one for the Championship as well, just to see, and then we'll get one for the Prem as well, just to see. Like, just to see if anybody can. Like, anybody from these leagues can kind of come in and do us a job. Like, for the Premier League, no, we'll do transfer and loan, just because of the release the Kraken indeed. And Premier League. So we have Premier League. We have the top 5 basically. We've only got 6k left of the wage budget. Gonçalo Ramos has now gone. Endrick obviously has as well. We start the league in 10 days. Our goalkeeper is out injured, which is always fun. Snedden will come onto the bench. O'Connor. He's not bad as a box-to-box. Where is Harlock? He's not bad. When you look compared to Dowling, Dowling's first touch at 15 is just so good, though, compared to his at 11. Brown can do a job. I've got to go, but no worries, mate. Thank you very much for coming in and dropping the Prime as well as the follow and the Prime. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Hope you have a good evening. The 14 vision on you. Ooh. What would you want, Brown? Between 2.1 and 2.6, can we drop it down? No, we can sort between like 2 and 6. Regular starter as well. Good in both there. Does, again, a lot of players not liking big matches. What is this? It said you wanted like 2k. Okay, you can get in the bin then. You can very much get in the bin. Like, Harlock is just a very well-rounded player, which makes me feel like he could be a decent box-to-box. Like, I feel like he's just an all-round, like, what? Like, yeah, because the Carolera doesn't require as much technicals. But, like, you're wanted by, like, League 2, League 1 sides. And play as many matches as possible. 1.5. Yeah. Like, a lot of people wanting us to strengthen the first team squad up front. It is very true. We do only really have Elliot to play up front. Like, maybe a striker. It's because we've only got Ronnie Rosenthal. Confirm. Like, I didn't ask for any scout. Like, Ronnie Rosenthal. I want any scout. Wait. Can we untick you? Yeah. Untick everybody. Um, why does it keep going back to Ronnie Rosenthal? I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe it's choosing this. Right, he's in as a goalkeeping coach for the under-18s. Cool. But yeah, like new France manager. Oh yeah, the Euros is happening right now, isn't it? Well, it's happened. How did the Euros go? Belgium won the Euros against Croatia. Interesting. Germany lost. Do we have the? Yes, we do have the real name fix. Cool. Working in there. England got knocked out to the eventual winners in the quarterfinals. Yeah, nobody really like a decent striker would be fun. So we don't. Do we have anybody? We just have the scout coming in from a work permit. Okay. Like a good striker could be fun. Like advanced forward attack, like finishing, like Marley Boyce. Like maybe I just look at pace. I look at straight up pace. I mean, I'm seeing 17 to 20 pace, but 1 to 7 finishing on you as a striker. Nah. Can I not get right? Let's sort by world rep. I mean, I could get Roberto Firmino as a free agent. Sign Roberto Firmino, anyone? Radamel Falcao's a free agent. Any chance of him wanting to join us? I somehow I don't think any of these guys are. Maybe Ahmed Musa. I mean, Ahmed Musa would be fun because of pace, but he is not gonna want to join us, is he? No. I don't think anybody at the 2.5 star. I mean, Solomon Kalou would be very, very fun. Just because it's Solomon Kalou. Aaron Connolly's been released by Brighton. Would you want to come down? Wait, that's Jamal Lowe. Aaron Connolly, would you want to come down from the Premier League down to the National League? Fred Friday's a free agent. That's a throwback, Nate. Well, he's not a free agent, he's on a non-contract, so I could sign him. Bernard Parker, I know nothing about you. Not signing you. Umar Nias, who actually came down to the National League in real life. Declan McManus. Like, unattached. Shinji Okazaki. What a player. A Premier League title winner. Like, all of those players are like, maybe he might, just because of the Ugandan in him. He would require us to become Football League. Yeah, that's fair. But he would have been very fun. He would have been very fun, I feel like. Right, let's look at this and then let's actually just look. We're going to go raw pace. We'll just go raw pace on a striker. Josh Iheanacho. Any relation to Kelechi, mate? And then sort by acceleration afterwards. Max Kane. 24 years old. Harry Wood. What a player. Miles Story. You are very pacey, but that's about it. I'd want some form of other attributes alongside the pace. I mean, Alexis Sanchez would be fun. Darren Stevenson, again, pace, but I mean, not really. Alexis Goncalves. I mean, any relation to Pedro? I mean, you're quite decent. You've never played in England before, so you're not gonna want to come here. Mason McNeil. Interesting. Maybe we go down to surrounding divisions and then put some more money. Right, let's do doubtfully interested in transfer. Harrison Thompson. Who have you been bid by? Oxford and Folkestone. Max Kane. Harry Wood. Errol Deza. I mean, I saw 10 to 17 and thought that might have been finishing there, and I was going to be very happy. I feel like if they've got pace, they're not going to finish it. I feel like a striker could be good from our senior affiliate rather than from a free. He's pulled his hamstring. Leave you to the physio. Collective bonuses to be decided. It'll be normal. It won't be high at all. It will not be high. We're just over a week away from the new season, and I don't think I'm fully happy with the squad yet. Aaron Harper-Bailey. You're not the quickest. I mean, Mason Hunter. You're not very good at all. You're not good either. Yeston Hughes. Now, I signed this guy for Wildstone. In there. He's actually got decent potential. If you play him, he could grow. As a right back. And we sold him a couple of seasons later. I think when we got to League 2, he got bought by like a championship side. So he might be fun to bring in. Bickerstaff, what a name. Not the best. Sean Robertson, you're more of a wing back. You are just pace. This is probably the same with you. I mean, you can actually cross. What season are we in? Dark MGH, we are heading into Season 2. We won the League and FA Trophy in Tier 6. So we won the National League North and FA Trophy. So, let's look at the recommended. Jack Tierney, Everton. I mean, he's all right. Beaumont Clark, free winger we don't need. I hope you're doing well, MGH, though. Dixon Bonner. He's a 3-star player. He's a 3-star. Noah Hay. I'd love to actually loan Noah Hay in. Just because he's a Chelsea boy. Isaac Whitehall. He's not great.
Release the Kraken!
I agree. Release the Kraken. Let's look at position. Alfie Lloyd at QPR. I mean, you're quick. But you're kind of what we've already got up front. Let's go back to recommended. There's no strikers in there. I mean, Sonny Hilton is rated as a false 9. But yeah, probably. I'm seeing Dylan Stevenson crop up a lot, and I'm just very much tempted to buy him. Just because of it. Louis Marsh can play as a Mez. Ryan East. Like, Ryan East is somebody that I'm still tempted by to come in. But I think he wanted way too much money, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he wanted too much money for what we could afford. Which is never fun. I feel like Jared Harlock is somebody that I'm going to bring in. Because I feel like, yeah, he could be like, that's central midfielder. Like, he could be a box-to-box midfielder quite easily. I beg you sign my PE teacher.
Shalom.
Chatify, thank you for the follow. I beg you sign my PE teacher. Who is your PE teacher? Interesting that's just dropped like that. He's at Leneni Town. This is your, I mean, that is an interesting picture. That is a very, very, very interesting picture. Finally, something goes your way. Well, you love to see it. Not with 1 to 6 pace, acceleration and 1 to 9 pace. Looks like Usyk on coke. It's an interesting way to describe him, but yeah, kinda. I can see that. Agent offers George Lloyd. Again, he's going to just be one of the same. I don't really know what I'm expecting from there. I want to kind of see my senior affiliate. Maybe in FM30 you'll have a family member. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever see. Right, so we can get Stoke, Cardiff, or Fulham. So you've got Stoke. What? Like, Stoke has decent facilities. Their hot prospect is a striker, and I mean, I want to scout you. I want to scout Yohab. Like, would they loan us Yohab for 3? He's too young to go out on loan. He needs to hit 17, doesn't he? Cardiff. 15 and 14. So Stoke's facilities are better. Are Fulham still in the Premier League? No, Fulham got relegated, actually. Fulham got relegated in Season 1, which is interesting. Your club is Cardiff. I don't know. I feel like, as much as it's there, like, I'd either want... I feel like Stoke might actually be the best in terms of... So it's what? 16, 14... 16, 13... 15, 14. It's not actually the worst. What are ours? Ours are what? 7 and 7. Yeah, we've got a long way to go before we do it. Can we only choose one? Right. So we'd get no money from there. We get 36. We'd get money from Cardiff. Players potential to loan. James Crowell. He's not the quickest again. Is there another striker? Morgan Wigley, he's only 2-star. I probably wouldn't loan you. George Wickens, why do I recognise that name? He was loaned to Wildstone last season, that's why I recognise. Not last year. One of them. He was loaned out to Wildstone, though. That is why I recognise him. Defensively, there's a couple of players that could be interesting. Like young Canadian from there. Whereas, I mean, Malarkey, Fagan, Walcott, I signed you at Will. I mean, you're 6'2". I signed you, I think, in the Wildstone save. You were very quick and very jumpy. Joe Carwill, Kian Ashford, Jai Semenyo. We'd have to get scout reports. Superb training facilities, awesome, yeah. theme. I love the fact that the Ashby Hammond brothers, I could have the link to the Ashby Hammond brothers. Lamar Gordon, again, I recognise that name. I mean, that's an excellent first touch and passing potential. Like, he could be a winger to bring in. Harvey Araujo as a winger, again, could be very, very good. Like, he could just instantly become our left back. Whereas Stoke don't pay us any money, but they already have a 4-star player. They already have a 4-star player. Emre Tezgah, why do I recognise you? Again, you could be quite nice. You might have a family member or staff in FM25. Now, that would be very, very based. Lewis Macari. You're not horrible again. Like, a lot of these are unknown. Because he works as a... Oh, okay. Okay. I think I'm going to go... Do I go... Fulham or Cardiff? It's between Fulham or Cardiff. And I'm very uncertain. I'm very, very uncertain. So Fulham have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But 3 of them are goalkeepers. They have a lot more potential players we could loan. They would be a little bit closer than us. Do you know what? We're going to recommend Cardiff. We're going to go for Cardiff. That could be a mistake, but we are going to go for Cardiff. Oh, after a long load of deliberating, we are going to go for Cardiff as our new partnership. When did they win the FA Cup? 27. Okay, a long time ago. Jared Harlock there, Reece Brown there, and then Jacob Davenport there. Jacob Davenport, like, he's okay. He's 3-star. Like, it wants us to play Roland Menayesi. I think I'm okay centre-back wise. Like, he would be good, but again, doesn't like big matches and is very inconsistent. I think I'm okay without him. Leo Connor to play at right back. So they want us to play Leo Connor at right back. 12 and 12. I think Leo Connor could be our right back. Could I get you on important? He would want star. And he'd want 4.4k. It's just a lot of money to pay for these kind of players. Like, I can't... I just can't afford, like, nearly £6,000 a week. They want me to play Tutunda here. Again... Interesting, yeah, that is very interesting that it's cut straight to a highlight. He tries tricks with 11 flares. Interesting. I feel like Reece Brown could become our guy. But again, it's too much money. Davenport could also kind of do it. But then he could also kind of do box-to-box mid. Like, what would you want? So he has an agent. Between 2.5 and 3.5. So he would drop to 2.2. Now I could bring you in at 2.2k. Regular star. Could we get you at squad player? We could get you at squad player. Can we get you at like £2,000 exactly? 2.1. Okay, they're not gonna negotiate, but 2.3k on you is not the worst in the world. They want me to play you, yeah, because you're a 3-star technically pressing forward. I don't think you're good enough. I don't think you're good enough. Dagenham and Redbridge have approached for Dylan Stevenson. How much does he want? Okay, he broke down in talks. Oh yeah, because he wanted too much money. I'm not about paying a lot of money. I'm not about playing a load of money. I mean, we drew against Colchester, which is a good result. Right, Liam McFadden, would you be... I mean, you are a very, very quick boy. He likes to try and beat the offside trap as a left back, which is very interesting. Jack Evans, yeah, you're not going to be good enough. Chi. I feel like Chi's a very, very good left back. But he's playing in the National League South. He also does not like big matches. And does Lincoln? No. What is it with players not liking big matches? Very, very interesting. They're looking to try and loan him from Scarborough, okay. Like, if I look at the team right now, they're both unhappy as they want new contracts. That's fair. And Tyler Denton did stay. He's on a... So he'd want fringe player. Yeah, again, decent National League player. We built it. No, Colin. I mean, it's more money, I suppose. Is Jared Harlock who we're going for? Right, we removed that. Jared Harlock. I think Jared Harlock is going to be a very good improvement to this team. Even as like a box-to-box. Even as like a box-to-box or a mez. Even as a DLP. And he's cheap as well. Can we get you on 1.5? 1.6. Can we agree in the middle on 1.6? That's... I think these two are very good. Jacob Davenport to become the box, like a box-to-box. I think he will do the box-to-box role quite nicely. And then Jared Harlock to come in and be that DLP. I think he again is a very, very good option. Tyler Denton wants a fringe player. He wants £650 a week. So that's actually less money than what he was on. Yeah, so we can definitely offer you that. Andrew Boyce is kind of there. Ollie Younger is gonna be offered one. I just don't want to offer him. Like, I don't want to offer him that. Oh, can I get you on regular starter, Ollie? We can get you on regular starter. Can we get you on 1.6? It's a massive increase in his current deal. 1.7 though. I feel like Ollie Younger. Regan Ogle right now is on what? £700 a week. What does he want? Important player. You're not going to get that. You can get regular starter. 1.7k. Again, it's a massive increase. Can we get you on 1.4? 1.5. 1.5. Okay. How are we doing? I'm doing good, Colin. We won the league and the cup, the FA Trophy last season, and now we are building for... Harrogate have made an approach for him as well, but they're also in the National League, and I think we're the better team than Harrogate. So I feel like clubs bidding for us isn't necessarily going to go against us. Tutonda's trials coming to an end. They reckon he's better than Kenlock. And if I've just offered Tyler Denton a new deal, I'm happy with Kenlock for this season. Efete, again, am I happy with Regan Ogle? We don't really have a backup to Regan Ogle. So Mayu can come across the right back, but I wouldn't want to play him right back. Is Efete worth the moolah? Is he worth the moolah? I think he's worth the moolah. What's he gonna want? Agent, what's he gonna want? I mean, between that, I mean, even if he's gonna drop it down to like 875, he just wants to be a fringe player. Oh, I can get you in on that contract. Can we get you down at like 900 quid? Can we get you down at 925? Can we get you down at 950? Can we get you down at 975? Can we get you down at 1k? You literally are not gonna negotiate. Like, how is this? How is this negotiating? Can we'll offer you a 3-year deal on 1.1k a week. Okay, I think right back then, Davenport's had a bid on him because he's better than Dowling. Aramida Ota. Apparently Danny Elliott's a 2-star now. I probably need Reese Oates. Reese Oates, how much are you gonna want? Yeah, 2.5 to 3.1k is not gonna come well. Reese Brown, I mean, not great. Joe Riley, Roland's not gonna get into the team. Jeb Brown's not going to do it. Francesco Pio Esposito. Imagine if we had signed Esposito. That's goalkeeper. But we are coming up to the opening day of the league campaign against Torquay. Again, look at this. He's had a bid. Harrogate have also bid for him. I mean... Oh, he's not got the physicals, but he's got everything else. He could actually be a DLP. I think he's very, very good. Okay, yeah, I can't afford that. Are you fucking crazy? Are you actually taking the piss that he wants nearly 8 grand a week? We'll keep... Who is the... So they want us to... Right, let's look at leadership and let's look at teamwork after that. Let's look at who's... I think Semeyu becomes vice captain. Jamie Snedden is... But yeah, he's not necessarily going to play. I think Andrew Boyce becomes captain and Semeyu becomes vice. Just looking at this list. Yeah. I know Simu because he's already an influential player. I think that's the way it goes. Request that to the inbox. I think that's the way it goes. The winter break now. I mean, that's then not too bad. Maybe the winter break is what you need. I'm going to leave that. Recruitment focus. Striker. 0. Like, midfielders, like left wingers, we're getting so many in progress. Central midfielder, like we're getting some absolutely ridiculously good players. Like Corey Smith. Oh, Corey Smith looks okay. But again, he's probably going to want stonks, and he's wanted by League One teams. I don't think we've got too bad a side. And like the game's predicting us to finish second right now. Harrogate are the team that are gonna be are predicted to finish top, and we're predicted to finish second. Dowling, he wants us to play Keaton Scales this season. Roberts, Janelle Bennett up front apparently. I'm not so certain about that one, but he might ahead of Danny Elliott. I feel like striker is probably the next big thing, but we've got strikers are gonna be difficult to come by. Let's just edit that back to ongoing. I recommended. There's not really any good ones in there. League One, none. Any in the Championship? No. None in League Two, none in the Premier League. Okay. Let's go to the director of football. Actually, transfers. DOF suggest transfer targets. Striker on the free transfer. Oh, Cameron Jerome is in that list. Hello, Declan McManus. He'd want a lot of money. Like, let's offer him a trial just to see if he's worth the big money. But I'm seeing a lot of what I like there. I mean, Cameron Jerome is gonna very much be a target forward, as is Gary Medine, just because of their ages. And we don't play target forwards. Suggest transfer targets for loan. For advance forward. I mean, it shows current ability on this as well, which is interesting. I mean, hello. He's wanted by Yeovil. Where are Yeovil? The National League South. Aaron Ajongu. I'm seeing. Right, and then Callum Kavanagh. He's probably the least likely to. But Jaden Dans, can we get a scout report on you? Scout player, any scout for 1 week. Ask the scouting pool to scout Jaden Dans and Aaron Ajongu. Not full day. Get a week scout report. On him. Get rid of that then. I don't know why I put that. Stop position training on Keaton Scales now. He's gone. How much did he go for? 1.9k a week. So you'll go to Fleetwood in... Yeah, it's because they're in, what, League One? Yeah, you'll go to League One for less money. McManus is set to come in on trial. He wants a lot of money. That's the thing. He wants a lot of money to step down here. But can you get Shane Long? Shane Long's already gone to Eastleigh. Billy Sharp... He's gone to LA Galaxy. And again, he's not the quickest. But Declan McManus is someone I'm very interested in. He could be an absolute peach, especially if they're like 13s and 14s here. From TNS would be a marked improvement. Would be a marked improvement. We are negative 470 in the bank, yeah. Get you in the under 18s. We should probably put match tactics here. Match review. Community outreach there. Regan Ogle, Tyler Denton, Younger has now got it there. We're on a B. Yeah, we let him go. Delighted with the financial aspect of players. They're very pleased with a couple of departures. And that is fine. But we are heading up to the first game of the season. I don't really know if I've made the like who have we bought in this season? We've just bought in. We've only bought in 3 players, and 2 of them are goalkeepers, and 1 of them's a centre half. I feel like a striker is the next one, but we've got offers on the table for 3 players right now, which will upgrade our midfield and stuff like that. So we start very quickly. It's blocked because Jamie Jones 12 and 12, Embo and Pens are 11 and 11. So we get rid of you. He's been gone. Fritz Voltmer is in because Fritz Voltmer is very adaptable, has quite a good knowledge of a few foreign areas. James Lee is in as our under 18s fitness coach. He useful backup at 16 from Stoke. Right, let's go club info, affiliates, Cardiff. Let's look at their under 21s. Who is on loan from their under 21s? James Crow. Hi, Gav. How is Mackies? Gav, would you have any free loan signing strikers in mind? Because we signed this centre back, Gav. On a free. He was at Swindon last season in League 2. Hot and good. Nice. Tesgal? Oh, from Stoke. Yeah, he's loan listed. Would he be a free loan? They'd want him to have 70% of his wages. Can I have a look at your scout reports of players? Of any specific players or of players that we're looking to sign? Any. Apparently he's a useful backup to the first team at 4.5 star. Apparently he's going to be the best centre midfield in the transfer market. Let's say let's do Dixon Bonner. He's very consistent. He dreads playing big matches. Of course you do. You're very consistent though. Only estimated wage of 1 to 1.3. Leading National League player, good League 1 player. What's his attributes? 12, 12. Go to players that I already have scouted. Scouted players. Let's say let's have a look at Shane Long. New search, player scouted, strikers. Ability. Matt's target forward. I mean, he's at Larn. I mean, yeah, he's not great. That's the guy that York just signed. Medine is okay, yeah. Medine isn't an advanced forward though. Just because you need, like, Medine's like, I get Medine's good, but I play an AF. Medine is not an AF. This Scout and Goose Chase is aiming to achieve, yeah. Like, I see Dylan Stevenson, but he wanted a lot of money. Omar Boogie, no, again, you're not an advanced forward. Reese Oates. You're not horrible. Like, you're not horrible. You're a very pacey boy, and pacey boys tend to do well in the lower leagues. You're good on both feet. Dylan Steph was your main striker. Let's have a look at Dylan Steph. Dylan Stevenson, yeah. He was... Yeah, we still can't sign him. He wanted a lot of money from us. Like, he wanted... Like, it says he wants between 1.5 and 2.5K a week. But then, like... It was like, he wanted so much more money than that. Think I paid him 1K. I'll have a look. But like we're pretty much using our wage budget remaining in like these midfielders and the fullback. So yeah, it's probably gotta be loans. We got an affiliate with Cardiff. So I'm feeling like I'm gonna scout like all of Cardiff's youth teams. Like both of Cardiff's youth teams. Just so like I can like team reports. Scout report. Get team report. Who's my best scout for ability and potential? Judging player ability, it's Fritz Voltmer. Or do I do Jamie Jones? Yeah, if I do Jamie Jones just because he's in Wales. And then we'll get the under 18 result one from Jamie Jones as well. We'll get both of those team reports in, and then we'll have a look at players to loan, because we've got Davenport is in just before the opening day of the season. That is very nice. He was gonna be more of a box to box than the DLP, if I remember correctly. Yeah, just because of his like the get loans. The fuck we've been. We're looking for a 30. Yeah, Gav, why can't we look for a 30 mil superstar in the National League? What are you trying to say? Oh, and also, Gav, I've made the decision. I'm gonna train Jason Fisher to be the left-sided player this season. Right. That means Finley Shrimpton can come out as Jacob Davenport comes in. Yeah. So it'll be Finley on the left and Cal Roberts on the right. Because if I show you the season preview, Gav, the season preview, do you know at that like top of the list, I now have the best 2 players in the league, and Cal Roberts is like the number 1 player in the league apparently. So, yeah. On that knowledge and that knowledge alone, I decided to go for Fisher on the left. So then we've still got Rashawn Scott and Janelle Bennett to come on the outsides, but then we'll have young 16-year-old Fisher playing on the left wing. Then we're keeping the... Doesn't have the full media dream 11. Look, Gav, I'm not like this experienced non-league player like yourself. I'm not this experienced guy that knows all of the players to bring in and be like an absolute machine and have the media dream 11. Right, Ashby Hammond. I also signed Tashby, Gav. I signed Tashby on a free as well. So I now have 2 really good goalkeepers. I'm 5th in La Liga, I'll have you know. Yeah, but where did you start out, Gav? Where did we... Two reliable goalkeepers, yeah. So I can have one, like, I can rotate around as I need to. If one's not performing, the other one comes in. They're both on important player contracts, which is going to make happiness a very big issue, but... if one gets pissed off, then I sell the other. Basically. But it is the opening day. It's the opening day of the Vanarama National League. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. But let's see how the opening day goes against Torquay, who, if I remember correctly, Torquay also got promoted, right? If I'm not losing my absolute mind. Yeah, they got promoted as the National League South winners. So it's the National League South winners against the National League North winners. And, well, there's an opening highlight for us, and Cal Roberts is driving forward and has blazed it over the bar. But at least we've got the opening highlight of the game. We can encourage. Collins into Jarvis. Inside. Collins. McGavin. He's gone from distance and it's over the bar. Snedden does look small in that goal. He does look small in that goal, Snedden. Long shots might be an issue for him. We're predicted to finish 2nd in the league, and I'm not certain. A visit to Plainmoor, shit place. I'm glad I moved. I mean, that has gone long, and Snedden... I mean, Snedden has decided to head that. Okay, what are you doing? I mean, Sameu's headed it away. Cross back in. Jarvis, and we're 1-0 down. That's all come from the goalkeeper. Emotional damage. That's all come from the goalkeeper deciding to head that instead of cross and just catch that. He's panicked. He's panicked. Seanasea, already. Really, Gav, already? Sacked in the morning, my goodness me. Can't handle the step up. Don't, just wait a second. Look, Fisher, he's found Elliott. Fisher again. Oh. But he's, oh, see, look at that from the young man. He's won it back. Oh, that's terrible from Dowling. Kenlock, that's a great tackle, but it's fallen to them. Look at us. Look at us battling. Look at us battling. Ogle. Inside to Law. And Cal Roberts. And Cal Roberts has blazed another one over the bar. Beast him. Simeu. Out to Kenlock. He gets down the outside. Can he find a cross? He's been trapped here. But Dowling's picked it up, and Dowling's hit the post, and Roberts has equalised. I got the points record in the VNN, like the National North. You will keep your season ticket. Good. Right on the stroke at half-time, we're level. Cal Roberts, the best player in the league. And we've conceded. Right, do you know what? I think Snedden is being dropped already. As soon as I think Ashby Hammond is already going to be 2.2 grand a week I spent on Snedden. I feel like I may come to regret that decision. Collins. Kraska's played it long. And we are 3-1 down. Corey Hopkins. Oh, it's offside. Never mind. It's 7-6-6 for the top 3 ats. Yeah. Don't. He's not first choice. Ashby Hammond is injured, Gav. Penrith!
Penrith!
Right, Elliot, you scored over 40 goals last season for me. Get us back level here. He doesn't miss. Yeah, he is not first choice, Gav. Let's. Well, there's no Omega low this, yeah? There's no Omega low in this. There's no Omega low needed. Davenport, you was gonna be like the box-to-box. Because you're not really a DLP. You are more a box-to-box. So we'll move Beast into the mez and we'll bring Davenport on for Law, who's not had a great game. Kenlock's not had a great game either, but we've not got anybody really left back wise to bring on. Fisher's not done great, so we'll bring Janelle Bennett in on the left. Looking at that, you do need strikers. Yeah, I do need strikers. But then we scored like 140 odd goal, like 130 odd goals last season. I wanted to bring Dennis back on loan, but we wasn't allowed. Elliott's in behind, and Elliott has scored. And we for the first time today, we lead. Who needs strikers when you've got Elliott up front? Our number 9 again. Top bins again. Torquay did come up as well. But Torquay aren't predicted to finish second in the league. It's a long ball. Sameu heads it away. Bennett. Davenport. Bennett. We do need another striker. I think the piece de resistance will be like a wonder striker. I think the player that finishes this team off is a striker for this division. I mean, Elliott's in behind for the hat-trick on the opening day! Danny Elliott, my guy. It's an opening day hat-trick. He's on fire. Ogle, Beeston, Ogle, Whippage, Penrith again.
Penrith!
It's Cal Roberts this time because that weird thing where it changes who takes the penalty. And he scores his as well. It's 5-2 to Scunthorpe now. What was we worried about being 2-1 down? I mean, he's nearly missed his pen. Let's be real. Like, he has nearly missed his pen. Oh, this blanket that I've got around my legs is getting uncomfy. I mean, the subs we've made have worked because Elliott is just getting more into the game. I mean, Campden Sturridge was a player we looked to sign last season, and he's hit the bar. But he hasn't scored today. We've kept him quiet. With 10 minutes to go, we're going to make one more change. And it's going to be Kean Scales on for George Dowling. Make me proud. Make me proud. There's a highlight. Younger. Into Sameu. Beeston. Ogle. Scales. Davenport. Lovely football. Bennett. You had Kenlock maybe going down the outside. You've lost out. I mean, Kenlock's won it back only to then not have Bennett win the header. And then, Younger's bottled that. But good job. I mean, Snedden has saved one at least. Do you know what? That's a positive. He's actually made a save. Like, and 7-6-6 and he's come out and claimed a corner. Gav, what are you on about? You know nothing. I'm joking. Bennett. Cal Roberts for a hat-trick of your own. He's got a hat-trick of his own. It's 6 of the best of the opening day. Cal Roberts and Elliott with hat-tricks apiece. I mean, their keeper should save that. There's no way he should score from that angle. They also signed Connor Wickham. That's an interesting one. This is going backstick. I can already tell it. Right here on Harris or Wickham or Hull's head. One of them. It's not. It's cleared away. Back out to Fulds, who shoots and then hits the post. I mean, we've scored 6, yeah? But they've also had, like... Okay, they've not. We've absolutely battered them. We have absolutely battered them. It's an opening day masterclass from Scunthorpe. Well done, lads. That's a great win for us. What a way to start the season. I mean, we are unbeaten for 30 competitive matches. We're second in the league already. We are where we're predicted to be. I mean, Robert's in top form with a hat-trick. This is why we're starting him. Ogle delighted. The National League kicks off and we're the key match of the headline. I mean, it is a side that got promoted with us. I don't know where they came. Like, where are Torquay predicted to finish in the season preview? Torquay are predicted 19th, okay. Like... Gateshead, who we beat in the semi-final there. So, like, York is the team we beat to win the FA Trophy last season. And we're predicted to finish above them. And we've just been promoted. So, like, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling very positive about this season. Joe Gibson is Harrogate striker. I mean, he's not Harrogate striker. He just scored a hat-trick on the opening day by the looks of it. We've also got a training calendar to sort out. We're not giving them a day off. Let's be real. We've got a game in like 3 days. Match tactics here. Team bonding, not anything else. And then that. Yeah, but I mean, Woking lost 7-2 to Halifax, to Rochdale on the opening day. Is that who's topped the league? Yeah. So there was a 7-2 and a 6-2 on the opening day, a 4-0, a 3-0, 3-0. Like, there's been some big scores, and I'm glad we're one of them. And this is a very early potential 6-pointer. Because Harrogate are the team that are predicted to win the league, and we've got them next. Harlock's transfer delayed, not anymore. Harlock is in. Beeston. Like, I hate this. I hate when players do this. Like, you're a squad player. Don't worry. You will still get squad player playtime, Beeston. Don't worry. Just because Harlock has come in doesn't mean nada. Doesn't mean nada. McManus, how are you looking? We still haven't got, like, knowledge on you. But then Elliott's just scored a hat-trick on the opening day, so what do I know, really? I mean, Fisher is apparently a 4-star player for us. Like a superb... He's 16 years of age. He's 16! His mum still buys his trousers. So Tashby's back in 7 days, okay. But yeah, like, we've got to bring Harlock in, which means that Kean Scales now drops off the bench, because he comes in, and then Harlock, was you gonna be the DLP, or was Davenport gonna be? So Davenport was gonna probably end up being, because he also agreed squad player, which means Beeston was still gonna keep his starting spot, but it was whether Harlock starts ahead of Dowling or not. And right now, I feel like Harlock probably does. I feel like Dowling and then Davenport as the midfield options. Scott and Bennett, I feel like McManus might be my golden He must improve his composure. It's not great. But like he likes big matches. He's a good League Two standard player, consistent as well. I might. 3.6k. I can afford 3.4. Do you know what? I'm Declan McManus. I'm Efete is in as well as a backup right back, fringe player to Regan Ogle. I feel like McManus might be. Apparently, a fringe player right back is a 3-star right back. I don't know. I mean, is Efete better than Regan Ogle? That is the real question. Right, you're gonna go there. To then Denton, we've got Boyce. We've got Scales. So Boyce will come in there. Scales as the third midfielder. We 2 midfielders we technically don't really need, but McManus is gonna also come onto this list because I feel like he is gonna join us. I feel like Declan McManus might be my piece de resistance striker. This is where he's not, and Elliot just outperforms him. There's no. It might have been no. No. Decent turnout expected for the Harrogate match. Harrogate are the slight favourites. Billy Chadwick. I can't sign you because you actually have a club. Leo Connor. 3.5-star players are a useful backup to the first team here. I feel like I probably need to slightly up my limit of players. I just can't afford them. I feel like I could actually build a team to win. Like, I'm now the favourites to win the league. Okay. No pressure, Sean. No pressure. Like, absolutely no pressure to win the league here now. This will probably be the real test. Tashby is still injured, so Snedden will start ahead of him. But other than that, Harlock will start in pretty much an unchanged lineup. Right, is Efete better than you as a wing-back attack? You've only got 6 crossing on you. Ogle only has 7, but then he's 9, 9, and 10 there, whereas Efete... Yeah, Efete is the better player. I know I've just given Regan Ogle a regular starter contract, but that might not be the case. Efete will get the number 12. Harlock can have the number 7. Can we go 2 for 2? I mean, I'm going to look at the National League points record. Just because, you know, like, if I can hit the points record, it'd be nice to have an idea of what it is. I mean, this is the team to predict it to finish second in the league. Their striker is Luke Armstrong. I mean, he's going to be in Semeo's back pocket. We've got a highlight from kickoff. As if we needed any more positivity into this. It's Law. It's Beeston. It's Elliot. It's an opening goal. Inside 21 seconds, we lead Harrogate at home. That's his 50th goal for Scunthorpe. Danny, I know I've just got McManus coming in, but I don't even feel like I can drop Elliot at this moment in time. Maybe I don't need a striker. Oh, why is goalkeeper injuries a thing this year? Why is goalkeeper injuries a thing this year? Oh. Like this is... Am I about to sign a third striker this season? Why not? How tall are you, Coogan? What is your goalkeeper rating? Where did I find out goalkeeper ratings again? I don't know. This is the one thing with Sass. Sass, is there a way to figure out goalkeeper ratings? El Sonadito, this is not the time for you. Do you know what? Maxim Coogan, you're going in goal, mate. You're going in goal. We're bringing a centre-back on. I have faith in you. He seems pleased. We don't have a goalkeeper on the bench. Inside 4 minutes, we're playing 86 minutes without a goalkeeper. I mean, we've got the corner. Hanlock whips it in. It's cleared away. Beeston. Efete. Hanlock. Beeston. Find the right pass. Do not get countered on. Do not get countered on. Kenlock's down the left. Into Fisher. Across. And Roberts. Oh, that's a great save. He probably shouldn't have hit it that close to the keeper. Harlock goes short and he wins a free kick. Are we going to take it? No, we're not going to see it on this highlight. I mean, we've started well from an attacking point of view. It's just a shame our goalkeeper's got injured. Elliott. Roberts down the right. Cuts back inside. Fires across. Kenlock. Back to Roberts. Oh, he's hit the post. I mean, Chuck, I think you are a little bit behind on what you're watching, because I've just seen that come through now. I mean, Younger's done brilliantly. Oh, Efete. I mean, Armstrong has missed a sitter. He hasn't even hit the target. Rochdale are also winning by the looks of it. Yeah, they are. Rooney has scored against Eastleigh. Let's demand a little bit more from the lads. Roberts has picked up an injury as the corner's headed in. Simiu, Law. Simiu, square it. One of you square it across goal. Harlock. Younger. We've kept possession nicely. Roberts is still off the pitch. Get it to the left side. Well, we've got both players. Younger. Harlock. It's gone back to Coogan in goal. Simiu. Look at Fisher wide on the left. We found him. Oh, it's a poor ball, but we've got it back again. Beeston. Law from distance. Oh, he's hit the post now. How are we not winning this game by more? If we could finish our chances, we'd be clear from this already. The information bracket should show his attributes. Attributes here. Maybe. No. Information wouldn't really have it. Profile. It was normally in the profile. Information. No, that wouldn't really show it, Chuck. Because that would just be shown in attributes. It was normally shown like instead of EU. I feel like EU National has replaced what it might have been. Carl Roberts has suggested he wants to come off. Is he being hampered by injury? Yes, he is. Rashawn Scott, on you come. Give team talk. I have faith in you. Get out there and make a difference. The subs haven't been made yet, I don't think. Efete. 35 minutes gone. We've played half an hour without a keeper, and we still haven't conceded. Kenlock. Fisher. Beeston. This is lovely football. Oh, that's behind Law. Why do I talk? Armstrong. Gibson. Cornelius. Out to Ramsey. Roberts. Gibson. This is going to end up in a goal for them. I can feel it. Oh, Fisher's missed the tackle. Armstrong heads. Oh, it's over the bar. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. We don't have to worry. Younger. Out to Efete. Down the line to Rashawn Scott. Law comes inside. Beeston. That's a lovely touch. Beeston's going on his own, but he's hit it straight at John Ander. How are we not 1-0 up? Like, if I look at that, we've absolutely dominated this first half. Right, that's Afete. I don't know why you're going into the corner flag for, son. Law. Beeston. Play the right pass. He's looked for Fisher. Fisher's picked it up. Back into Harlock. Beeston. Beeston from distance, and there's that second goal. And that has very much been coming. What a strike that is. And we lead Harrogate 2-0. We have to be beating Rochdale by 2 clear goals to go to the top of the table already. We've had a lot of shots on target so far. I'm happy. We have absolutely dominated the Harrogate here. Looking for 31 games unbeaten. Gibson's corner, we have conceded. The goal has come. There was always going to be a goal for them. Given the fact that we have a centre-back in goal. Like, I was never under the impression that we weren't going to concede in this game. Harlock. Efete's coming forward nicely. Find the right pass. Elliott. Law. Into the box. Deflected save. Fisher! The young man has got another one. Oh, Jason, we love you. It's a brilliant run. It's a good save. It's taken the deflection in off both posts. And Scunthorpe have a 3-1 lead. Rochdale aren't winning anymore. Top of the league, here we come. Praise the lads. This has been great. Kenlock. Into Beeston. Kenlock. Fisher whips a crossing. Rashawn Scott can't get there. Efete. He can't win it, but he can't whip the ball in. Younger nods it down the line. Efete's there again. Younger. Harlock, Beeston, Elliott's in behind! Elliott's on for back-to-back hat-tricks on the start of the National League campaign. We don't need another striker. Kenlock, Beeston, Harlock, Law, Younger. We are absolutely rampant. Law. Sameu, Harlock, because Elliott's made a run. Elliott's picked it up. Elliott's into the box. Elliott has a hat-trick again. 2 games in the National League. 2 hat-tricks for Danny Elliott. Now, I don't want to say that I don't think we need a striker anymore. But do we need a striker? Can we drop Elliott after these 2 performances? Oh, we've given that one away. Sutton will drill it, but it's well over the bar. Harrogate have played 70 minutes against me with no goalkeeper. And they still can't handle the Scunthorpe possession. Right, we should probably make some form of change. I know Kenlock is injured, but we have no defender to bring off the bench. Beeston is knackered, but he's on a 9.2. Of course, we should give him the standing ovation and bring Jacob Davenport on. I trust you. Make me proud. I mean, their strikers got injured. It's an absolute rip bozo. And for Scunthorpe, it's 2 4-goal difference wins to start the season. It's a 6-2 win on the opening day, followed by a 5-1. And no matter what happens, Danny Elliott scores hat-tricks everywhere he goes. We are top of the league already. Snedden has fractured his wrist. Tashby, it's a good job we've got a third good keeper, isn't it? Well, I say a third good goalkeeper. A third competent keeper in Fitzsimmons. Because, like, spectacle at Glanford Park. Elliott on top form. Has started the season with 2 hat-tricks. If there was a National League fantasy, Danny Elliott would be absolutely loved by people right now. I mean, that is our Harlock unveil and press conference. I mean, I believe in his impact. Aaron Ojungu, I mean, he doesn't look too horrible. Can we get a... Who's got a bid on him? York and Altrincham. I mean, young players for loan would be quite a good one. Newcastle bidding for Cancelo is interesting. But 2 games, 2 wins. Only us and Dorkin have 100% records. And Dorkin were predicted to finish 16th to start the season. So, I don't know if they're going to be there. Like, our squad is fairly professional. Us and Harrogate are both evens to go up. We are just about above it. We only have a Continental B license, by the way. Can we... We probably don't have the money to be able to afford a new license. And that is probably why. Just you and I mean, Kenny Davis is going to start he's the under 18s ass man, isn't he? Yeah. Sam Heagney has got himself a new... Right, okay. The one thing we are going to do is all of these guys on youth contracts, except for Harrison Porter. All of you are going to go down to the under 18 squad. Leo Connor. Am I going to get Leo Connor as well? Leo Connor would be kind of useful, but not necessarily anything. Declan McManus, we have got a bid on. Nobody else has bid on him. But having him as a backup striker to come off the bench, I'm not going to really complain too much about. We face Maidenhead. Is it no, it's away from home. Everybody knows how hard we've been working. There is no if, buts, or maybes. Only absolutes on that one. Leo Connor's trials coming to an end. Tashby has been past fit. That is good news. He's returning to full training tomorrow. Do you know what? We're not going to risk it. We will give Fitzsimmons a game. Harlock starts. Afete is going to actually start again of Regan Ogle. Younger and Samir again at the back. Beast-in-Law, Fisher, Roberts, Elliott up front. How can you drop Danny Elliott when he scored 6 in 2? I want you to pick up where you left off. Actually, this is a very good thing that I've just thought of. How did the Wolves are leading Burnley? Did Hwang score for Wolves? Yes, he did. That doesn't help me with football, does it? That does not help me with my FPL. But Maidenhead away from home. We've not had a player play yet, which is always fun. Which means we are already on -4 points for the week. Hwang Hee-chan's got 9. But yeah, that does make sense when we've not had any Wolves, Burnley, Arsenal, or Luton players play. Well, we've had Kabore on my bench, but like... If Kabore keeps a clean sheet today for Luton, I'd be very, very surprised. But then, yeah. Right, we're going to encourage the boys. We were already 1-0 up in last time out. Maidenhead have a free kick here. Omelabu with the free kick. He's had a shot and it's headed up and away, and then they've missed an open goal from the rebound. So, you know. Interesting. Right, Afete. Into Ollie Younger. Harlock. Switch it out to the left. Switch it out to the left. You've got Simiu there. Here he is. Harlock. Into Fisher. That's a nice pass to Law. You've got Cal Roberts so free, Law. There he is. Cal Roberts is in and Cal Roberts scores. Oh, we are too good. I don't even think I started the National League North this well. Praise the boys. 9 points from 9 as it stands. Dorking aren't winning against Gateshead, which is why we're the only ones on 9. But I mean, us being the only ones on 9 would be very nice. I mean, we are Maidenhead have played well here, and we are leading, which is always a good sign. Right, Simiu will get there first. Younger into Afete, Law, Cal Roberts cuts inside. He's got loads of play to offer. Beeston has laid Fisher. Fisher shoots. Oh!
Oh, wow! Oh! That is beyond special. It's absolutely world-class.
It is absolutely world-class from young Jason Fisher. Oh, that's so good. He's just too good, chat. He's just too good. It's laid in. He's onside. One touch out of his feet. He's 16 and he's scoring screamers in the National League. A Maidenhead are being put to the sword. Well, we deserve, apparently, our 2-0 half-time lead. I wouldn't say we do, really. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. No Danny Elliott hat-trick is on the cards at this point of the game. But I say that. Danny Elliott could score a hat-trick in the second half and it wouldn't shock me. Roberts, oh, he's lost out. But then they've gifted it straight to us. Afete, get down the outside like the trailer park girl you was born to be. And Jason Fisher has a second. We are romping to a third win in a row in the National League. And this is why we are favourites to win the league. Because we just score goals. Rochdale were losing at home to Altrincham. Oh no! Anyway. What an opening start to the season this is turning out to be. Horlick. I mean, Kenlock has got up and won that brilliantly. Younger. Roberts. Into Afete. Down the line, Roberts you go. Roberts is there. Can he find the cross? He'll find Afete, who comes inside. Don't shoot. Don't shoot, Sam. I mean, Wildstone are winning 4-0, so that is very nice indeed. Right, 65 minutes on the clock. Fisher has picked up a knock, so Janil Bennett comes on that side. Actually, do you know what? No, he goes up top, and we'll bring Rashawn Scott on for Danny Elliott as well. As our two changes. We'll give them both. The guy out there and make a difference comment. As we are 9 points from 9 as it stands. Let's keep a clean sheet, please.
Emotional damage.
I wish my team knew what it was like to keep clean sheets on a regular basis. Wildstone have put 5 past Eastleigh to move themselves up in towards the playoff slots at this early stage of the season. Harlock is looking very tired, so Dowling will come on in his place. Make me proud. Barnet are losing to Ebbsfleet based. Willstone actually played Barnet, a couple of weekends ago and won in like the 91st, like the 90th minute. It was great to see. Law out to Afete, who's got all the space he wanted. Can he find the cross? He uses Law, who uses Dowling. Will Dowling shoot? No, he goes back out to the right back. Law, Afete, what have you shoot? Younger, Dowling, beasted. Oh, that was liquid. How did he not score? You'd have put your money on Cal Roberts finishing that one. But it doesn't matter too much to us, as we have won again. We are 3 wins from 3 to start the National League. We are riding the promotion bounce, or are we just the best team in the league? Or why not both? Fisher on form. You were superb, mate. You were superb. Boreham Wood are up into second. We are first. Let's just stay in first the entire season. Do you know what? I like the sound of that. I like the sound of just being first the entire season and not having to worry about anything. That would be what they refer to in the business as extremely based. Extremely based. But yeah, when do we start the FA Trophy this season? We enter in the 3rd round of the FA Trophy this time. Not the 2nd. Which is a little bit nicer for us. Tashby is back, which is good news. He is still thinking about the 3.4k a week contract that we've offered him. He would be our most paid player if we sign him. And right now, he might not be starting ahead of Elliott. Okay, we can't afford him. We can't afford McManus. We'd need 5k. I'm not certain how it works because of the... Is that because of the... signing on fee? It's possibly from mainly the agent fee. The agent fee and loyalty... No, because the loyalty bonus wouldn't be it. That'd be if he signed a new contract. It must be from the... Can I not ask the board for more money? I mean, scouting. Can we adjust the scouting budget? Yeah, there we go. There we go. McManus is in the building. So scouting. Let's get off of England, considering we only have half our budget left, and let's drop to surrounding divisions. And let's just put the rest of the money into the scout. Wait. Yeah, we can't adjust that. So let's just put the rest of the scouting budget back into there. We are $6,000 over our wage budget. The board are not going to be happy about that, are they? Struggling. It's going to be a thing. We are going to financially cripple the club. McManus is to be unveiled. But first of all, Scunthorpe sign McManus. Ask Elliott to welcome him in. Danny Elliott, I know you are the absolute beast. But this means, are we going to have to put a goalkeeper on the bench? I hope not. I hope Tashby just keeps himself injury-free. But Declan McManus, now, how are we going to work this? Because he's actually not that great. We are paying 3.4. I mean, his off the ball is great. He is a pretty good National League striker. But how many years do we give him? We gave him a 2-year deal, okay. We can't start him, but we will have him on the bench, which probably means Rashawn Scott drops down. So what we will do is Whitehall, Fitzsimmons, Snedden, Scales. Yeah. Like that. And then Rashawn Scott stays in. Janelle Bennett, because then you can move, like, people around. I still feel like... I don't know if I need the centre-back or whether I want to put, like, Regan Ogle on the bench. Like, because Afete's going to start now. Even if he's got a fringe player actually, yeah, even... Oh... Do you know what? We're going to start Regan Ogle more often. Wait, no, we're not. We're going to start Afete because he's got the more pace and better attributes. What are we doing? We can't afford... I'd have liked... would I have liked Dackham Rich? Nah. I feel like the guy that went to Torquay possibly would have been the striker I would have wanted to. McManus's best position is not an AMC. He's going to be a striker. Declan McManus is going to be a striker. His best position is not an AMC. We've got an under-18s coaching. Nice. I had not paid any attention to under-18s. Nathan D'Alfonso we could have signed. I mean, this guy could have potentially done a striker job, but not with only 7 finishing and like 10 pace. If he'd have had like 15 pace, I'd have been tempted by him, but he doesn't, so I'm not. That is, like, very much the case. Afete leaves his agent. He's happy at Scunthorpe now. That's all he needs to know. Stevenson went to Dagenham and Redbridge. I feel like I've paid a lot of money for the guy that was on there, but I feel like I need a backup striker because if it, like I need like 2 strikers at least, because if Elliot say got injured or say McManus himself got injured, like, then that's not great news. But McManus has the physicals. He has the physicals to do really well, whereas Elliot like lacks a little bit of those physicals. I feel like McManus will come in. Is that a... No. I'm going to say, is that a 23-year-old new gen? Interesting. Tashby will start. What does it say? It just should monitor his fitness. Jared Harlock. We'll keep Declan McManus on the bench for now. But yeah. Younger Simiu, Ashby Hammond. The wing-backs are fine. The wingers are fine. Is he now natural as accomplished as a left winger? Yeah. So we can now stop doing that and there. So then his attributes there. Declan McManus will take the number 11 shirt. I don't know if that's necessarily well, it is a striker's number. Look at like Firmino when he joined Liverpool and Drogba. They wore the number 11. We are playing York, and they're not even playing the striker that they signed that I could have potentially wanted. So, I mean, would you look at that? So, match preview. Richard Dunn manages York. Didn't we play York last season? They didn't come up with us, but didn't we play them? Did we play York in the? Yeah, we played York in the final of the FA Trophy and beat them. So we should feel encouraged that we can go out there and beat them. Obviously, we don't know what kind of transfer business they've done. But they're on our patch. We beat them at Wembley. Now they're on our patch. This is it's a different ball game for them. There's a throw-in for us. Afete, I mean, he's on it. Law, into Cal Roberts. Cal Roberts has put it over. And that's a shame. How was Scarborough doing, considering they also went up with us? They have started and not very well. I mean, Akinyemi, you can just fire this well over the bar, please. I mean, Tashby has saved that. Snedden would have never. It's a big save from Tashby. It's to the edge of the box. Drilled and Tashby saves again. I feel like Tashby is going to keep a load of clean sheets. Roberts down the right-hand side. Into Elliott. Afete, get down the outside. It's in. It's Fisher. Square it back across. It's not the great pass. Kenlock! Golasso indeed. And we are heading for 4 wins out of 4. Praise the lads. Was a lovely move. Roberts, short corner to Harlock. Roberts in towards the back stick. It's cleared away. Beasting! The dance moves are out for that. That was very sexy. From the edge of the box, on the half volley, in off the bar. You love to see it. Kenlock. Beeston. Can we get a 4th here? Oh, it's cleared away by Howe. Fete picks it up. Harlock, Beeston, Law, Elliott, Penrith! It's a pen indeed. Elliott to make it 3 before half-time. And he does with aplomb. It's his 7th goal of the season. It's a long way back for York. Goddard, it's top bins from Elliott again. Scenes you love to see. And the mighty Scunthorpe are flying. Kenlock with the free kick in. Elliott's headed in. It's not too far away. We look at the goal differences already. I feel like we found a goal scoring tactic. Simew, Fisher, Kenlock. It's back into Fisher. And speaking of goals, it's 4th for the season for Fisher. And it's 4 on the day for Scunthorpe. Oh. Oh, it's beautiful. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm hard.
I am very hard at this team. Bohr and Wood are the ones keeping pace with us right now. Batty's free kick. It's headed across. Lino. Thank you very much. You've got to see that one, Lino. Right, we should probably make some subs. Right, who's lacking a little bit in the stamina department? Jared, off you come for Darling. We'll probably get Davenport on in a bit. Carl Roberts has not had the best of games, so we'll get Janelle Bennett to come on, and we'll switch. We'll switch Fisher to the right. Yeah, we'll switch Fisher to the right. We'll give him a different perspective. We'll get him out on the right, where he might be a little bit more comfortable, given he was genned as a right winger. Younger. Into Simew. Beeston, oh, you've lost out there. Lino!
You've got to fucking see that!
You've got to see that. He's offside again. That's twice. It's brilliant line play. Brilliant of holding the line from the lads. But the defence is looking a little bit tired. Especially the fullbacks. I do get them for a lot of running. We are going to bring Declan McManus on for his Scunthorpe debut, though. I trust you. Get out there. You can grab yourself a goal, Declan. Kuyar with the free kick. It's headed in. And it's another disallowed goal. Lino!
You've got to fucking see
You got to learn the offside rule, lads. Like, come on. Learn the offside rule. There's going to be no highlights, but it's going to be another 4-goal win. It's all over. Clear and deserved winners. 5 shots on target. 5 goals for Scunthorpe. 5 shots on target? No, 4 goals. 4 goals for Scunthorpe. What a start to the season this is. That goal difference, by the way, is ridiculous. Like, we have scored 17 goals in 3 games, I believe, if I remember. 18. We have scored 18 goals. Do you know the funny thing is if we had played Maidenhead and York the other way around, it would have gone 6-5-4-3. But this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Surely the season preview is updated. Yeah, we are now odds-on favourite to win the league. The thing is still not. Harlock is in the midfield of the Media Dream 11. I mean, Nurse. Why is Nurse? I mean, he looks pretty good, don't he? I mean, he's valued at 110. Like, Field are gonna want to keep him. I can say that's for certain. We don't have the best goalkeeper in the league. That is apparently Hubert, whoever you are. But Richard Dunn. Ashby Hammond keeps a clean sheet on debut. Fisher, man of the match. Rochdale beat rivals. That's good for them. But yeah. We learned a lot from the York encounter, that we are absolutely flying. What a start this is. What an absolute wonderful start to the season. You genuinely, if you'd have told me we'd started the season like this, I would have laughed at you. I'd have thought, nah, it's not possible. But we were 29 unbeaten at the end of last season. We've then gone to 30 already. Like, 33 unbeaten this season in there. Now to keep it up, indeed, Chuck. Now to keep it up, indeed. I mean, like, first season in the National League, and we could be we're looking to get straight out of the non-league. Become Football League again, get some Football League money, maybe a third round, like, the FA Cup. I know we will join the FA Cup at, I think, the first round? 4th qualifying round. So we join the FA Cup in October. If we can get to the 3rd round in January, I'm hope and pray for a Premier League club, because the money is... A Premier League club away is where we need. Gateshead is up next, and we beat them in the semi-finals of the... With we beat them in the FA Trophy semi-final. So we're playing the 2 teams back to back who we beat in the semi-final and final last season. As in the promise made at the time, people are happy that they've not been made to replace them. See, look, I'm keeping my promises as well. I keep my promises as well, apparently. Boreham Wood loan offer for this 19-year-old midfielder who I know absolutely nothing about from Mill. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. I'm not really. I'm not really. Gateshead away, it won't be easy. I mean, we've won 9 matches on the spin. So if we beat Gateshead, we've set a new club record for wins on the bounce, which is great to see. From the end of last season and the beginning of this. I mean, that would be very, 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 very based. And then just go. I mean, Jason Fisher, absolutely fine. He's starting again. He is starting again. He is going to become an absolute monster for us. It says he's a winger. He's a 4-star winger as a right mid. He'll be a 5-star player in no time at all, because he is already developing. He is already developing. And he's only going to develop more from... He's only going to develop more from the... Not 2 seconds. All right. Come on. Final match of stream today. Final match of stream. Away at Gateshead to go for the club record. Club record. That'd be very nice, wouldn't it? I mean, that's not a great start. That's not what we would have liked to have seen. Young Fisher picks up an injury 2 minutes into the game. But, you know, it's not like we don't have a competent replacement in Janelle Bennett on the bench. What is Wildstone's start to the season as well? Go on, Wildstone. It's a shame that they can't also get in automatics with us. And that there's I'm not certain I'm the biggest fan of the fact that there's only one automatic promotion spot from the National League. It makes it very high pressure. But Kenlock has found Elliott and he probably should score. Cal, we don't need you getting injured now as well. That would be 2 injuries in the opening half. Are you hampered by injury? Yes, you are. Right, Bennett's going to have to go on the right, Robert Elliott on the left, and we're going to have to bring Declan McManus up front. That is not really what I wanted. It's time to say goodbye. He's off to the UAE. Wow, he's off to the UAE. Is he earning stonks? That is the real question. Kenlock. Regan Booty has picked it up. Oh, if only we had the Booty man. But he's given it straight to Harlock, who's drove forward. Probably not the most optimal decision there. He quintupled his wage, yeah. He's gone for stonks. And good for him, and that is comfortable for Tashby. I mean, Tashby rolls it out to Simu. He's like an upper-end championship DLP, and he's just quintupled his wage. 56k a week. It's not bad going, is it? Elliott, McManus, Kenlock. How will McManus slot into the team? He's in behind here. McManus has his first goal for Scunthorpe. It is lovely football. And right on the stroke of half-time, we take the lead. Literally right on the stroke of half-time. I'm happy with how we've dominated the ball. It would be a little bit nicer if we could start turning that domination into putting the ball into the back of the net. So we're going to demand a little bit more. We have a goal difference currently for every point we have earned, as it stands. Efete into Janelle Bennett. Efete again. Law. It's a great tackle. 2 good, decent time tackles. But they've thumped it long to Ollie Younger. And we can rebuild again. Simu into Harlock. Now you got to go to Beeston. Or you can find Law who's picked up space. McManus. It's Elliott. Oh, it's wonderful. This is absolutely sensational. McManus with a goal and now an assist. And he is loving life in the centre of the pitch there. And Scunthorpe are 2-0 up. And we are absolutely flying at the beginning of the National League campaign. And we could have a third here. Kenlock's whipped it in. And it's headed in by McManus. It's a brace for him. It doesn't matter who we play up top. We are banging in the goals. 3-0 up. Cruising. Right. We'll make a midfield change. We'll bring Dowling on because Harlock is on a yellow. That's the way it works. We don't want to lose him to a red if we don't need to. Kenlock, it's whipped in. It's headed away. Afete's tried to get there. Kenlock will pick it back up. He squared it across and somehow we haven't scored. It's another peak age number 9 in Noah Genholm. Is it Noah Genholm? Why do I feel like it's not pronounced Gene anyway? I mean, Bennett said that straight at the keeper. No idea. He's Norwegian, so possibly, yeah. I mean, we can't keep a clean sheet this time.
Emotional damage.
Just got to take the fact we kept one last time out. Allen has scored for Gateshead. It's 3-1. I mean, we're still top of the league. I mean, Afete's not had the best of games. Are they going to come back into this game? We do have some very tired defenders. Got to win this header. We have done. Bennett, drive forward with it, son. Into Afete. Younger. Law. Dowling, Law, Beastin. Like, out to Elliott. Nice. Elliott's going to drive down the outside like the trailer park goes. Born to be. McManus has hit the post. He was offside. He could have had a hat-trick as well. We could have had 3 hat-tricks from 2 different strikers. Dowling. Younger. Into Simiu. Dowling. It's Beastin. Will McManus find the run? It's not a great pass. And now we're kind of caught out of position. As Curtis comes forward. It's headed towards Allen. Allen will square it across. That's a great save from Ashby Hammond. What's a clean sheet these days? I agree, Chuck. What's a clean sheet? Who likes clean sheets? Nice work, everyone. What a way to end the stream. Won 10 consecutive competitive matches. The achievement is in the van. Fisher is out for 3 to 6 weeks. Well, 3 to 4 weeks. Cal Roberts is out for 2 to 3 weeks. So that's not necessarily the greatest of news. But we've won 10 on the bounce across the end of last season and this season. And well, that's a great way to start the season, isn't it? 5 games, 5 wins, and a plus 16 goal difference. It's not bad at all. And here's there's another replacement in there as well. You love to see it. That is domination. It is what? I think it's 21 goals scored and conceded 5 in our opening 5 games. I think we've started the season well. Great stream season. Yes, I agree. Season. My new name is now apparently Season. But no, thank you very much, Chuck. Let's go and see who to raid. Before we do that, let's put the links in the chat. The TikTok, the Twitter, the Discord, the YouTube, and the VODs channel. It's a season. It is the season of streaming, but it won't be next week because next week I'll be in New York. So Saturday's stream is the last stream before I go away to New York. Because I'm working late tomorrow and late Thursday, and then Friday night I'm gonna keep free for myself. So yeah. So Saturday will be the last one before I go to New York. So come back and see how we can continue our wonderful, wonderful start to the season with Scunthorpe. 5 wins, 5 games, 5 wins. Let's have a look. Do you know what? We are gonna raid Mr. We are gonna raid the double champ. And if you don't know what I mean by the double champ, I am one of the EVPs of the FMWHC, which means we're going to go and raid our double champ, How We Roll Owen. So go and drop Owen a follow if you haven't already. Thank you for being here. tonight, and I will see you all on Saturday. Bye for now.